Is drinking tap water safe? Or are there risks? Imagine this. You pour yourself a refreshing glass of tap water. It looks clear, it feels clean. But what if I told you that this innocent-looking glass could be hiding something far less pure, something unsettling? Millions of people drink tap water every day without a second thought, but should they? And if you think that bottled water is safer, think again. Some of the bottled water that is sold in your grocery store comes straight out of a tap. Stay with me because by the end of this video, you'll know what might be lurking in your tap water, what it could do to your body, and most importantly, how to protect yourself with safer and smarter alternatives. In this video, we're going to uncover what's actually in your tap water. I'll give you a hint. It's more than just H2O. What the government doesn't always test tap water for, the hidden health risks of tap water you're not being told about, and what you can do today to drink clean, safe water. Grab a glass of water, maybe not from the tap, get comfortable, and let's dive into the hidden world of drinking water. What's really in your tap water? Tap water often meets legal standards, but does that mean it's truly safe? Let's take a look at what's commonly found in tap water. 1. Microorganisms. Even treated water can contain bacteria, viruses, and parasites, especially after heavy rainfall or infrastructure issues. In the U.S., outbreaks of Cryptosporidium and Giardia have made entire communities sick. 2. Chemicals from industry and agriculture. Fertilizers, pesticides, per- and polyfluoroalkyl substances, also known as forever chemicals, and even pharmaceutical residues can seep into water sources. Yes, your tap water may contain tiny amounts of birth control pills, antidepressants, and antibiotics. 3. Human and animal waste. Runoff from farms and sewage overflows can introduce nitrates, pathogens, and heavy metals into tap water. 4. Aging infrastructure. In the U.S., some water pipes are over 100 years old. Old lead and copper pipes can leach toxic metals into your drinking water. Remember the water contamination in Flint, Michigan? What the legal limits don't tell you. Here's the problem. Legal doesn't always mean safe. The EPA sets legal limits for over 90 contaminants, but some limits were set decades ago and haven't been updated since. Some dangerous substances have no legal limit at all. The Safe Drinking Water Act does not regulate per- and polyfluoroalkyl substances, which can stay in the body for years and are linked to cancer, hormone disruption, and reproductive issues. According to the Environmental Working Group, EWG, more than 250 contaminants have been detected in U.S. tap water, many with no enforceable limits. Think of it this way. Would you eat food that's legal but contains arsenic, plastic, and trace amounts of radioactive material? If not, then you need to consider if you'd like to drink water from your tap. Health risks linked to tap water. Okay, but what does this mean for your health? Let's break it down. 1. Brain and nervous system risks. Lead exposure, even at low levels, is linked to reduced IQ, neurodevelopmental disorders, and dementia. Aluminum in water has been associated with Alzheimer's disease, though the science is still debated. 2. Endocrine disruption and hormones. Per- and polyfluoroalkyl substances, BPA, and certain pesticides can mimic hormones, potentially affecting fertility, thyroid function, and puberty onset. 3. Cancer risk. Chlorine and its byproducts like trihalomethanes, THMs, are linked to bladder and colon cancers. Radon and arsenic, found in certain groundwater sources, are known carcinogens. 4. Gut and metabolic issues. Antibiotics and chemicals in tap water can disrupt your gut microbiome, affecting digestion, immunity, and even mood. Real-world examples. Still skeptical? Let's zoom in on some real-world disasters. Flint, Michigan, 2014. Lead contamination poisoned thousands, and it took years before the truth came out. Camp Lejeune, 1950s to 1980s. Toxic solvents in tap water led to cancers, miscarriages, and lawsuits decades later. West Virginia, 2014. A chemical spill contaminated the Elk River, leaving 300,000 residents without clean water. These aren't rare exceptions, they're warning signs. How do you know exactly what's in your tap water? Before you do anything, the best way to make sure you are drinking safe water is to first find out exactly what's in it. Contact your water utility company and request an annual water quality report. Visit the Environmental Working Group (EWG) website and enter your zip code into their database. You can also purchase test kits. These can either be in-home kits which use test strips, or mail-in kits where a water sample is mailed to a lab for more thorough testing. Choose a mail-in kit that uses EPA-certified labs for better results. However, no test will check for everything, and you will never know for sure if anything might have been missed. Better and safer alternatives. Now that you know the risks, let's talk about solutions. You can take control of what you drink. Here are the safest alternatives, with the best ones listed first. 1. Water distiller. Cleans water through the process of distillation, which removes all contaminants and produces the purest water possible. Boiling is the first step in distillation and kills any bacteria that might be present. Distilling water on demand means the water is always fresh and hasn't been sitting in a plastic bottle for an unknown amount of time. Home water distillers come in various sizes and price points. We tried several, so check the link below to see the one that we recommend and use ourselves. 2. Water filters. Use NSF-certified filters to reduce specific contaminants. Popular options include Berkey, Aquasana, and Clearly Filtered. Make sure your filter targets the contaminants found in your area. Not all filters are created equal, so we put the one we recommend and like best in the link below. 3. Reverse osmosis systems, highly effective at removing per- and polyfluoroalkyl substances, heavy metals, fluoride, and more. Best for households in high-risk areas. Again, we checked out the options and put the one we recommend in the link below. 4. Whole house filters. Protect not just your drinking water, but your shower, cooking, and laundry too. Especially helpful for people with skin conditions or allergies. 5. Bottled spring water or distilled water. Spring water from vetted sources can be a clean option. Distilled water is the purest form of water there is. Remember, bottled water can sometimes come from a municipal water processing plant, in other words, from a tap. Make sure the label reads spring or distilled. The bottom line, water is life, but not all water is equal. Don't assume your tap water is safe just because it's clear. What's unseen can be far more dangerous than what's visible. Now you know what could be hiding in your water, what it might be doing to your health, and most importantly, how to take your health into your own hands. Want to see the exact distiller and water filters we recommend? Check the links below. Subscribe for more myth-busting health info, and stay curious because the truth is rarely on the surface. If you found this helpful, give it a like, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and hit that bell so you don't miss what's coming next.